Hello everybody and welcome back to Bloomtown, a different story, where last time we had an axe-wielding maniac outside our window. And he left us a note. Yes, he did. He left us a note. So now we need to go and defeat him because we can't leave him knowing where we live. Good grief, no. Okay, so the note says the rendezvous point is the clearing where we met Bob's ghost. There's not much time. We better hurry. This psycho's serious. The only other quest we haven't done is the fishing quest. And like I say, I'm still not decided on whether that will be finished or not. Pretty much the only way it's going to get finished if someone in the comments says like, oh, you got the most amazing prize, and then I still might not do it. Alright, let's infiltrate the underside. Now, I've got to remember where on earth I am. I am here. Right. I don't think we can do fast travel in the underside, so I think we need to leave by the door to the side here. And try and find our way back through this forest of craziness. Right, where are we going to go now? I keep hitting the wrong bumper button, sorry. Okay. Let's get out this way. Now, which way do we want to go this time? Yet again, wrong bumper button. South, south. All the way around. No, south all the way around. South. Okay, I want to go south 1. I'm so glad we do have, like... yeah, a map of this place, because it is such a nightmare to find your way around in. I'm starting to get the idea of it, but it is an absolute maze. It really is. Okay. I think we need to go sort of down this way. Through here. Oh, yes, I remember. This is by the little green bush guy, right? Oh, no. Oh, no, we're actually already where we need to be. Wonderful. Looks like we have some time. I suggest we make a plan. A plan? So good of you to come. Time for you to die. But this time we can fight back. Oh, and Emily slapped him as well. Oh my goodness me. You'll pay for all the children's lives you've ruined. We'll be okay. Ha ha ha. You'll soon be saying hello to them yourself. If you believe in all that nonsense about heaven. So young, and yet you care so much about what's going on. Most commendable. Give yourself a pat on the back. Have we got new music? We have. We've got new special Lumberjack music for this. Wow. Alright. It's only it's too late. You should have taken action sooner. You'll have to pay for your parents' mistakes. Oh, you get first go, do you? Lovely. Oh, great. Fantastic. Right, number one thing we want to do, analyze the target. Neutral on everything, 592. Okay. I will start with some, I think combustion. Yeah, combustion. Should work. What? Then I'm going to do a decrease endurance. Which did apply. Nice. Then I think... maybe a fireball. I'm just going to try a mixture of melee and so... analysis. We're on 529. Okay, that's fine. We're going to use the rocket launcher. That was good. I might get Emily to do a mass heal. Quite useful. I've got no things on him at the moment. I'll do an aimed whisper then. Or do we do another med pack? No, I'll do named whisper this time. That got us 51. That's nice. Okay. And then I think we'll do electrify. No, the fireball did alright last time. Let's do another fireball. Another direct hit attack. So that was 64. Can't heal either. That's fine. Alright, I think another 205. That was almost half his health. Although I'm expecting him to come back from the dead. I will pay for your parents' mistakes with your blood. You may see me as a rabid animal, but I know the value of my friends' lives. Yeah. I think that was us taking him down his first little bit. So, yeah, I think we need a med pack. The demons have made all the difference in this, honestly. Let's decrease his endurance again. I'm sure the 3 turns are over by now. Let's do some range with you as well. Okay, that wasn't the greatest. We've used all of the shots out of the rocket launcher. So it's either ice or shadow. Let's do some shadow damage. Let's see how that goes. 50, that's not the end of the world. That's alright. What did you summon? I summoned like a gross bear. Ew. Right, gross bear, what's your okay, you're also totally neutral on everything and 197 hit points. In that case, I'm gonna start using multiple target spells. They both resisted. Oh, how wonderful. Let's try and electrify both of them in that case. Oh, you can't cast while woozed. Right, let's try and shoot while woozed then. Yeah, you missed. Maybe I should do melee attacks while woozed so you... I think it increases the miss chance. So... Blizzard. Okay, hit the bear, so that's good. I wonder whether he's immune to stuff until the bear is out. Probably. I think that happened with the librarian. Oh, let's cast insanity on the bear. That'd be hilarious. Aw. I'm just gonna do a straight up heal on Chester. He's a bit hurting. Mass electrify. They both resisted? That sucks. Alright, I think I'm just going to start getting in there with melee on the bear. Ramona's a bit hurt. I think it's important to keep the health up if nothing else. And luckily Ramona and Emily are doing okay for their spell points. And we've got Licorice Candy if we need to top that up. I would definitely use that for something like a boss fight like this one. Just going to Shadow Strike the bear. That was good. Bear's eyes are on fire. I'm not sure what that's about. Emily doesn't have any direct damage. I'm gonna melee him. For 8 points of damage. Wonderful. That's better. Fireball on him. I'm hoping that'll take out the bear and we can start damaging the lumberjack again then. I'm just going to do a melee attack on him. Have a look how he's doing. 479. Okay. Let's combust him for a bit. I'm hoping things won't miss now. Let's do a decreased endurance. Let's do fireball. I'm trying to pay attention to what hits and what doesn't. A fireball does seem to do a bit better than anything else. Let's try ice shard. I think ice shard might get resisted. Oh no, 51. Okay, cool. Doing 100 points of damage in the last couple of rounds, which is always good. I'm gonna try and poison you for a bit. No. It does, the effects, he seems to just shrug them off. But direct attacks seem to be a lot better, so fireball, things like that. Emily's next turn, I'll use her to heal rather than anything else. Or maybe do a melee, a ranged attack. Shadow Strike, 61. Med pack on everyone. And I think I might do the same with Ramona. I might do a double med pack. Because we're going to be relying on Ramona in a minute, because Emily's nearly out of spell points. But it might be enough. It depends on how many times we've got to take this guy down. If we need to do it a third time... He always seems to resist effects, doesn't he? Alright, Emily's out of spell damage now, so let's use her a couple of ammo. Do a bit of damage, and I will start med packing using Ramona now. Good spell, that one. He's resisting the... When he's saying resisted, he's taking the damage, but he's resisting, say, the bleed effect. He doesn't... It's basically like effects just don't work on him. Right, that's downed him. Yes, show me your teeth. Hate is the perfect cure for indifference. Anyone can throw around accusations, but what have you actually done to defeat human apathy? I answered the call of the nation. I went to Korea to protect the innocent. Ooh. What about the innocent people in Korea? Ooh, that's a take, isn't it? So you could have stayed home to solve problems here. Maybe then things would have worked out differently. To be fair, he thought he was going to do a really good thing for his country. Whether or not you believe in the politics behind the Korean War, what he knew is he was patriotic. He wanted to do what was good for his country, protect his people, protect his family, and go to war. And he came back having seen war, and war is a very horrible thing. And that is why I think he was probably susceptible to letting a demon in. Ah, I'll kill you. You don't know squat about life, you little brats. You miserable bastards, you'll grow up to be freaks just like all the rest of them. Ready to turn your backs on the men who protected you with their lives. Yeah, I had a feeling this was going to happen. Right, so I'm actually going to, for once in my life, get Emily to eat the licorice candy because I'm going to want her with full spell points. Right. Then I want to heal Bruno. Why do I keep calling Hugo? He's Hugo, he's not Bruno. Sheila, honestly. Right, so Chester, I'm going to start with maybe... Do we have any range left? No. I will start then with a fireball. I'm learning what seems to hit him more. That was a good one. Shadow Strike, not enough SP. Right, I would also like you to take a licorice candy, and I might have to buy some more from the candy store later. You what? I'm going to increase strength on Bruno. Oh, Bruno. I'm going to increase strength on Hugo. Yeah. What? I don't know why I got that name on my head today. Hugo Bruno. Alright, Ramona. Never get Ramona's thing wrong. Hurricane. Nice. Are they all 464? 592, 592, and 592. Yeah, there's like 3 of them with the same hit points. Ah. See, Mass Electrify won't be too great, but Fiery Rain is, it does fire damage, whereas Mass Electrify only puts the status effect on. So what I want is Mass and Daystorm. Yeah, so like Fiery Rain is better because it does the fire damage to all targets. And this guy is basically immune to status effects. It's not a good thing. So Blizzard would be exactly the same. What I'm trying to do is go for mass effects. Sorry, mass spells that don't have status effects as their only thing they do. Burning Ashes would be no good against these guys. So I think throwing a med pack out there might be a good idea. I knew this would take ages. It's taken 17 minutes. I mean, I know some of it was like finding the place. Well, we did pretty much wake up, go to the underside, find the place. This has just gone on for ages. Finish my tea before it's cold. Yeah. Another hurricane from Ramona, please. The reason I'm going through like my thoughts on this is that I know that there's going to be some of you that are really struggling with this fight, and you might be using things like Electrify and Combustion. So I'm trying to explain why I don't think those will work. I think he's immune to status effects completely, and that is the problem we're going to have. So Fiery Rain, Hurricane, and Ice Blizzard. Those 3 spells will work great. Emily has nothing that will work, so Emily, I've basically made her into the healer for the group at this point. What did they just do? I don't even want to know what they just did. Right, so if I've got a chance where I don't need to do anything... I mean, Insanity would work well, because one of them will attack the other. I can see, but they might be just complete... Yeah, again, it's a status effect, so they're immune to it. It's worth a try. Going out on that date with Ramona so she could conserve the spell points, that ability she got, it's brilliant. Now, just a fireball, I think. And then Shadow Strike. Missed. That's fine. I'll just heal. I'll just heal Chester. I think he's the only one who needs a heal, really. Then Aimed Whisper. I should do some damage as well as the status effect that he will no doubt resist. And then a melee attack, I think. That's all I can do. I don't really want to use all the licorice candy. I think he's nearly down, so... Emily, do you have any ammo? You do. Nice! Defeat the Demon Woodsman. Done. 1100 EXP for that one. You lost. I feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for all of these demons have like histories where the world hasn't treated them very nicely. And they haven't responded well to what's happened to them either. But if they had just lived this lovely, cozy life, then they probably would never have fallen into the temptation of getting, you know, demon possessed, I guess. I'm guessing that demons look for, like, people who are weakened by the world in that way, and that's why they possess them. I think that's kind of where it's going with the game, to be honest. It seems to be, like, people who are hurt by the world and then become embittered by it seem to be the prime targets for these demons. Better turn yourself into the police, mister. Where? This guy's in for a surprise. Where is he? What did he do? He's gone. I'm alone again. The demon is gone. This war is over. As long as I live, this war will never be over. You win. The world screwed me again. So all he feels after that, and probably the same with the Mrs. Grey, the librarian, they just feel like, well, the demon was helping me. You've taken him away, and now I've just got nothing again. I'm just in a terrible place. And we're not actually helping these people. It feels bad, man, you know? Hey, did you see that? He just walked away. Yes. I expected him to get down on his knees and repent. No guys like him never repent. We should go check out his cabin and call the cops if anything goes wrong. Maybe we shouldn't. No, we should. So I've dueled with the villain. We're back at home. It's late on a Monday, so it's probably really bedtime. That was a long day of fighting. Didn't get any demons to combine today. And I'm just going to go straight to sleep. Good night, Emily. Woof, woof. Ahem. I mean, it's time to get up. The job Cooper has for you is probably ready by now. Heavens have mercy. Only a miracle can save us. What job? Us? You'll just be lying on the couch. If only you knew how exhausting it is to be such a good doggy, day in and day out. Alright, we've got to work for Cooper today. Is that the only thing? We need to check in with the ranger. So we'll be doing that as well. So we'll check in with Cooper though. Do you know what day it is? The one day with absolutely no chores, that's for sure. Yay! Is it your birthday? Congratulations. No, my birthday's July 18th. Later today, the baseboards of this house will be shining like medals of honor on the chests of Marines. There won't be a single germ left in the basement today. And only a miracle can save the dirt from your cleaning cloth. And I don't believe in miracles. This was bound to happen sooner or later. Come on, Chester, it's no big deal. You can do it in an hour. Oh, universe, deliver unto us a random event and save us from this drudgery. The rules of this house leave nothing to chance. Did you order a miracle? Oh my god, am I in a bad sitcom? Great, the 4 of you can finish faster. But there's only 3 of them. Oh no. Actually, I was hoping to ask your grandchildren and Hugo to go to the city district with me. Get to work. At least I tried. You could have been more persistent. Come on, that only took you an hour. That's not so bad. It was 7 dog hours for me. We are going to the city. This is the last couple of areas that we haven't had open before. There's crosswords to do around here to get my smarts up. If I can answer the questions, which I can't always. And this is our church. Here you can pray to the Lord to save you from doing chores. Grandpa is scarier than any Beelzebub out there. Where do you know that name from? It's from a comic book about a priest. He smokes non-stop and doesn't go to church much. But he sure chases down some Beelzebubs. If we're lucky, we'll meet some kids from town tonight and hang out with them. They're not so bad if you give them a chance. And here's the centre of our city life. It's no Chicago, of course. But there we are. Wow, seems like there's a lot to do here. Why didn't we come here sooner? I don't know. We had to clear the woods of demons. Yeah, right. Awesome. Just like home. This city fears me, for I have seen its true face. Yeah, yeah, Mr. Fearsome. Ah, here come the boys. You see, Ramona brought someone else. New people, new germs. You know that half the natives of Central America died out from European viruses. Don't worry, Ronnie. I'm sure they wash their hands. I'll refrain from shaking hands anyway. Hey, City Wolves. Hello, Hillbillies. You're cordially welcome to be here today thanks to our hospitality. I'll explain for the newcomers. That's a joke. Hello, strangers. When was the last time you brushed your dog? I don't want my airways clogged with hair. Oh no, I'm already imagining it. That part isn't a joke. Ronald's alright, but he doesn't do dirt. I just stick to basic safety precautions so I don't get sick. I think we'll go with the top option. Hi guys, I'm Emily. This is my brother Chester and this is Hugo. This joker is Preston. The clean freak is Ronald. The nice guy is Johnny. Let's cut to the chase. What better way to start the day than hide and seek? Well, another option is to not clean Grandfather's basement. Nailed it. Hide and seek is a great idea. I'm in, but I won't be the one seeking. The new guys don't know the best hiding places yet, so I'll seek first. Alright, Johnny. Thanks, bud. Don't mention it. Count to 30 and go seek. Alright, we can start from right here. Start! 1, 2, 3... Run! 6... Where's Chester? We were running together. He ran ahead. I don't know where he is now. There's no time. We need to get anywhere except on the road. Hugo, move it. I'm actually right here. What a life. Nowhere. Not Bruno, Hugo. What a life. Nowhere to hide from the relatives. And there's Chester. Where did you run off to? What if you got lost? Hush. John might hear us. Rose, count it yourself. The state allocates 50 cents per day for each orphan and $3.50 for the mentally ill. This orphanage will pay for itself in under 2 years. I'll have the mayor look the other way next month. Put the issue to rest. There won't be any audits. Just shuffle the board of trustees. We're nearly finished cleaning out the old wards of the asylum. Do not disappoint me. If anything goes wrong, I'll buy myself out. But you, on the other hand, you'll be finished. I'll do my best, Mr. Lewis. Do not make me regret my generosity. Go to administration and earn your share. Yes, Mr. Lewis. What a jerk. But at least he pays and doesn't harass me. That's a pretty low bar. These days, money literally pours down the street, and the damn poor people dare to complain. Hey, kiddo. Who, me? Who else? Do you want a new bike? Wow, of course I want one. But my mum doesn't let me talk to strangers on the street. Your mother is right. But I'm not a stranger. Come here, look, the whole town knows me. Mr. Lewis? Hello. Hello, hello. You young people are our future, so I've decided to invest in you. Come, take your new bike. It's here in the trunk. Are they going to kidnap kids so they can get 50 cents a week for them by putting them in an orphanage from the state? That's what they're going to do. They're going to kidnap Johnny. Don't do it, Johnny! Don't do it! Soon I'll give them to all your friends too. To all the kids. Ha ha ha. Thank you, Mr. Lewis. Gotcha. Why did that not surprise me in the slightest? What happened? I closed my eyes to be more stealthy. Well, we need to find others and talk about it. And then he said, gotcha, and just drove away. At least they're getting warned. Are you sure you're not making this up? Not another chip of a chocolate will ever pass my lips if I'm lying. Emily isn't lying. Mr. Lewis runs an asylum just outside of town. My mom threatened to send me there for bad behaviour. Spooky place. I heard there are ghosts. Ronnie, we're in the middle of a situation here. We don't have time for your stories. One day, my stories may save your life. Anyway, he's a big shot. No one's going to believe us over him. We need proof. Apparently, he's on the board of trustees of our orphanage. I think they must be keeping Johnny there. We can't just break in. They could just move Johnny and we'd never find him again. Yeah, we'll have to do everything by stealth. And clean. I mean, legally. Is it possible to fight by the rules against people who are always breaking them? That's the greatest challenge of them all, little one. And it's the only right thing to do. I'm not a little one. Of course not. Nobody said that. They can't hear, Hugo. We should go to Father Snowy. Surely he'll help us. Good idea. He must be connected to the orphanage. No, we're better off going to Dr. Knightley. He's a good specialist. And he may have connections at the asylum. Exactly. He lives in the suburbs. He's the one with the blue roof behind the playground. One more thing comes to mind. Where's this asylum located? It's here, downtown, on the west side, by the courtyard. But they won't let you inside. They will. We have our ways. So, we need to stop the bad guys from taking the kids out of the orphanage, especially Johnny. We should try to open a portal to the underside near the orphanage. Let's go. He barks so businesslike that if I understood him, I would listen. By the way, I live here on the north side behind the grocery store. A brick house with a white roof. Come by any time, except weekends. On weekends I help my father with his sessions. And I live here on this house on the left. Okay. And be sure to wash your hands, feet, head and teeth before you come in. Very well. Find a pastor. Find a doctor. But before we do any of that, I'm going to go check on the ranger. We didn't really have much of a choice but to get right into the story on that. And I just want to go and see about checking in with the ranger. Okay. I think he lives up here across the bridge, right? Yes. Let's just go and see if he's doing alright. He shouldn't be as dangerous now because of the demon is gone, but... It's got a basement, look. There's a note on the door. Hey, a note! You didn't care when my family starved in the 30s. You didn't care when people died in Europe in the 40s. You didn't care when my brothers returned from war in the 50s. So why should I care about your children now? My country taught me how to kill and threw me away like a lousy dog. The war is over for you. Sheesh, my mum wouldn't let me read this part. But not for me. I hate you. And lucky for you, this hatred is stronger than me. Holy cow, even without the demon, this guy had no remorse. But where is he now? If this rage resides in him, even with the demon gone, he can still do a lot of evil. I have a theory. Wait here for a moment. Ow. Yeah, I was right. Close the door and let's get out of here. You don't have to worry about the ranger. He won't hurt anyone anymore. Oh, are you sure about that? Yeah, I'm sure. Quite. Oh, that was a nasty aftermath, wasn't it? Poor ranger. Life was not nice to him. Okay. So. Get on the map and start trying to find the doctor and stuff like that, I think. Okay, location has not been explored. Location has not been explored. Oh, I see. So if I want to go to locations... Oh, I need to get to the town then. I have to go to them at least once before I'm allowed to fast travel by the looks of it. So let's just run up to the new district. As much as we have been in there with the kids, it looks like it hasn't been properly explored by me actually going there. So I think it wants me to do that first. The Brave Eater cafeteria. I need to find some more licorice candy, I think. I could do with going to the candy store. But that was brilliant being able to... I still do have one though. Being able to increase my SP was really, really good. me just check my map, see where I'm off to. Yeah, I'm off to the right way. That's fine. So, we need to find a pastor. We have found the jazz club. The rock club. Oh, this is where we went with Ramona for the rock concert, I think. We went to downtown. Trying to work out where everything is in here. That across there looks like it could be the asylum. There's a whole bunch of stuff if I cross the road here. Let's go and have a little look at what we've got. Ah. Hey, amigo, I have a warrant here for your eviction. What? You're going to throw an old man out on the street, Frankie? Tonto obstinado. I'm giving you one last chance. The next officer who comes knocking won't be nearly as nice. Yeah, let them come. Like hell I'm moving out. Stubborn old git. Hi, Emily. Hi. Can't you just let him stay here? He's in violation of a state law. There's nothing I can do to help him. I've been postponing this eviction for 2 years now. Maybe you could use some help. It's not me who needs help, but Martin, that old nut. Maybe you could try convincing him to leave. Anywhere he goes would be better than jail. But just so you know, if you're expecting a reward, a certificate of appreciation is the best I can do. That might help. What are you guys doing? Jeremy, do your spark. You can do it. I've seen it. It's over for Jeremy. Mark will defeat him. Spark. Why do you keep saying that? Bugs don't make sparks. Jeremy is special. I saw him hit a sparrow with a lightning bolt. Bzzz, bzzz, bzzz. What the? Yes, Jeremy, the six-legged lord of lightning. Whoa! Your coins, please, gentlemen. Jeremy won. Can I join you? What? We've never had girls in bug battles before. Right, you're all afraid of insects. I'm not afraid. Men's council, huddle up. Unintelligible whispering. More unintelligible whispering. Even more unintelligible whispering. Exclamation marks. And more unintelligible whispering. We have a decision. The men's council has agreed you may participate in the bug hunt. I need a new gladiator while Mark recovers. He got struck by lightning. Catch me a night stalker. I need a wall chewer beetle. I want a sandwich beetle. Well. The men's council hasn't kept up with catching bugs at all, has it? I'd faint if I knew how. Our traditions have been spurned. The glorious days of our bug brotherhood are behind us. We get to the point. Where should I look for bugs? They're everywhere. Behind the rock club, schoolyard, so on behind the radio station, and check out the destroyed building behind the bookstore. And how am I supposed to catch them? With my bare hands? Of course not. Here you go, butterfly net. Our main weapon. Happy hunting, Emily. Remind me, why does each of you need these bugs? My champion beetle is injured, so I need a new one to keep participating in the fights. It's simple. I just want a pet. I'll put him in a box and feed him. I'll even make him a hat. I need one for my collection to complete my etymological atlas. Right then. See you later, guys. I might do that one, but what I want to do is talk to Martin. Why are they evicting you? Because they're crooks, that's why. They claim my house disrupts the urban landscape. They keep pointing at some piece of paper, screaming at me. You know, there's just no justice in this world. The sooner you understand this, the easier life will become. Why don't you want to leave? This is my home. Do I need another reason? Meryl and I lived happily here for 40 years. I won't betray her memory. I'd rather go to jail. Before she died, she said, I want you to move on, for both of us. I hope you'll find the strength for this. Look for it in the backyard. And she winked at me one last time. Memories of her are the only thing I've got left. That's why I spend so much time sitting in our backyard. And all they want to do is toss me out. Can you tell us about your life, about Meryl? My beloved Meryl. Look at these garden beds. Lush flowers of the rarest varieties used to bloom here. Yeah, she knew a lot about flowers. Me, I can only grow simple vegetables. She's the best thing that ever happened to me. You know, it's funny, but she was from a rich family. She gave up her luxurious life to live here with me. Wow, like in a fairy tale. That's right. She also gave me this key. The key to her heart, she said. Isn't that fabulous? And very romantic. Look around the yard. I don't know what I found there. Have a look at the note on the door then. There's nothing else I can see. Martin, I can't stand here knocking all day. Don't be a fool. Come to the flower shop. Meryl left you a note. Did you see the note on the door? Oh, from the flower lady. Nah, haven't read it. It's been there for years. Talks about a note from Meryl. That's probably another hoax. You go if you want, but I don't care anymore. Alright, so I certainly can fast travel. If I need to. Over. Ah, let me fast travel. I can go to the plant stall. I think it's near the grocery shop. I'm sure it's down here. Yeah. Okay. There was a note, apparently, for him in here. I will just have a chat with the plant lady. Did you know, Meryl, I found your note at Martin's. That stubborn old bugger? Forget about him. If he wants to spend the rest of his days grieving, so be it. He didn't even bother to come by. Yeah, rub his nose in it. Meryl loved him so much, but his non-stop grieving does nothing to honour her memory. Try talking some sense into him. Okay. Old note from Meryl. Inform Martin. So, we want to go back. I'm hoping I'm allowed to just fast travel up to Martin's place. Ah! Inform Martin. It's up here somewhere, right? Is that the dentist's? It's got a tooth on the top. Police station, dentists. I should walk past these. Why is there a cat chalked onto the pavement? I got loads of extra smarts for doing that. That's crazy. Right in front of a police officer as well. Right, here's Martin's place. Hey, Martin, you should read this. What? No, she didn't give up her wealth. She just loved living with me in this shack. It's time you stopped mourning and wailing. She wanted you to be happy, and she buried this happiness here in your yard. So let's get digging, Martin. Don't even look at me. You'll have to dig it yourself. This could buy a new house. A new life, even. Now you can afford to renovate this house. Why didn't I think of this before? I'll go talk to the mayor about a new architectural plan. Here, please take this. A token of my gratitude. Free candy. Yay! So we found the treasure. That was a cool little mini quest. Alright. Next, where am I likely to go and find? So all the beetles are there. The pasta will be to the east. That's the rich district. Okay, so there's one in the suburbs. There's one... Wow, just like real Manhattan, except the statue's made of wood. The original French-built statue's a bit bigger, though. Alright, so let's just get over this way and see if I can get out to that church district and find the pasta. I am a bit worried that they might be sort of in the pockets. Huh. I think I'm trying to go to the rich district here. Is this the rich district? To be shop. That's nice because I can kind of now fast travel back to that shop at least if I want to explore more. But I don't think that's where I actually want to be. I want to cross this road. There we are. So this is the church area. Shall we do this crossword? I think there's a crossword here. Okay. Which metal is liquid at room temperature? Probably mercury. Yeah. I knew that before I even got the options. That was an easy one. Because it was science rather than American history. So it's a bit easier for me. I have a little bit more of a background in that particular knowledge category. Alright, let's pop in here and say hello. The ultimate truth is love. And is there much love in quarrels? He makes mistakes, as we all do. I care for him. This is the path God has prepared for him. He needs to make a mistake and discover the truth. I love him and I don't want him to make any mistakes. No, you love yourself. Love him. Love him even when he makes mistakes. Oh, God forbid. I hope he listens to me after all. True faith takes hard work, Marguerite. Be strong and God will help you. Thank you, Father Snowy. I'm not just going to sit back and do nothing. He doesn't... Sounds like that woman didn't listen to you. She doesn't have to. I'm not her master. But you're responsible for your congregation. Yes, indeed, but maybe God wants her to make things worse so she'll realise her mistake. Good afternoon, young lady. How can I help you? I really need help with one case. It's related to Mr. Lewis. Usually everyone asks me about our orphanage, even though, unfortunately, I have nothing to do with it. A friend of mine was kidnapped. The orphanage has its own superior father, Adrian. He's doing a good job. Kidnapped? By who? You should go to the police. What are you waiting for? The police will draw too much attention. Johnny, the kid from downtown. We played hide and seek. And the car. And there were these scary hands coming out of the trunk. Take it easy, child. Johnny is the kind kid. About 11 years old? Yes, that's him. And these hands from the trunk, whose hands were they? I don't know. They were demon hands. And Mr. Lewis was in the car. He also said that he bought the orphanage. And that he was going to take the orphans to the asylum. The demon from the trunk said that? No, it was Mr. Lewis. What do you think? Mr. Lewis, as an authority figure, is more susceptible to sin than anyone else. The demonic hands must be the hands of those possessed by the demons of their passions. I do hope that your young soul would not cast lies and slanders in the house of the Lord. No, I'm not lying. Then what do you make of it? I'm going to save him, but I need your advice. My friends and I want to do everything according to the law, but how do we fight those who break the law? Mr. Lewis won't listen to a word I say. You know what a wise man used to say? There's always bigger fish out there. But the bigger fish need proof, not just words. You'll need to prove that your friend is in the asylum. The head of the orphanage, Father Adrian, won't let his wards come to any harm. Don't you worry. They both seem to be in on it. You can't be sure of that. Come back when you know more, and I'll do my best to help. Meanwhile, I'll pray for Johnny. Could we talk about faith? Sure. Does God have the power to create a stone so big he couldn't lift it? You're a curious little girl, aren't you? Well, let's think together. Can you make a pie if you yourself are the flour, water and apples inside that pie? If I were a dough apple girl, then yes, I think I could. It might not taste very good, but still. No, you're not a dough apple girl. You're just a mixture of flour, water and apples. And you exist by the laws of flour, water and apples. Then no, they can't move. Exactly. So God moulded our world from the outside. He's not a being inside of it. And this stone you speak of exists only in our world. So we have two different systems. We can't bring the stone into God's system or fit God into our world. Do you understand? Is God's system so special there can't be a stone in it? To understand, one must grasp the concept of the eternal and necessary essence. The miracle of creation and the world beyond. Generations of people before us have failed, but maybe you'll succeed. It would be wonderful. So he can't, right? The logical completeness of any system of axioms cannot be proven from within that system. To prove that God can lift such a stone, we would need a different and more general language. So we construct a more general language, of which the language gave rise to the paradox is a particular case. God is incognizable. He cannot be expressed by any human concept. And it's hardly possible for the human mind to create some absolute language that would reduce the paradox of omnipotence to an isolated instance. Does it make more sense if I put it that way? The Bible teaches us that although God can do the impossible, it's not a question of what's actually impossible, but only of what's impossible to man. I think I'm losing the plot here. Omnipotence... Oh, it's so hard to read out too. Especially because it's not completely grammar checked either. Omnipotence does not imply that God can do something that is contradictory. Otherwise, God could cease to be God. For a being who cannot be, it's impossible to decide that he will no longer be. God cannot contradict his essence, and his essence is beneficent. Therefore, he cannot, for example, lie. I think the denial of evil and sin is more proof of omnipotence than a refutation. I see. Well, that was a long story. It's my job to speak about God for a long time. Let's change the subject. Bye. God be with you. Running away. Running away. Okay, so let's head to the suburbs. And have a chat with the doctor. The doctor might be more my kind of person. Oh, hang on. Alright, it's the one next to Ramona on the left-hand side, not the right-hand side. Okay. So, let's go and have a chat. Oh. Oh, one. Sorry, witches. It's one on from you guys. This one? Oh, it's the psychotherapist guy. I was in here before asking for pills. Can I help you? Are you really a psychotherapist? I was when I checked this morning, yes. I'm new here, just getting acquainted. That's great. I'm Dr. Christopher Knightley. I'm Emily. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Remember? I need help with a case involving Mr. Lewis. More specifically with his asylum, right? People are always coming around to ask to get a relative or friend released. Can that be done? With the new laws, no, it's practically impossible. They get money for patient care, and naturally a big chunk of it ends up in their own pockets. Of course, $3.50 for someone mentally ill. So if they pretend that the kids are mentally ill and put them into the asylum, then that means they get like 7 times as much money for them. Their patients, or rather their victims, are prescribed endless new treatments, all merely to waste time. What do you know about the local orphanage? That all its residents are doomed to psychological disability and lack of social function. It cannot be the task of the church to educate every member of society, not in this enlightened age. Teachers, doctors and professionals should work there, not old men praying up at the sky. Why do you have so little faith in religion? Opium des volks. I have my own reasons. I don't know what that means. Put it in the comments if you know. I believe religion was important in the past, but now it's time for it to retire. But many people still believe in God. It's really quite sad if you ask me. Where do you work? I have a private practice as well as a position at a local school. I used to work at Mr. Lewis's institution, but I left because I came across some uncomfortable truths about the patient's stories. I couldn't take it. Alright, I see. Someone I know has been kidnapped. Is that so? Please sit down. Let's discuss it. Tell me, who's missing? Not missing, kidnapped. Johnny. The kid from downtown. We were playing hide and seek in the car, and there were scary hands coming out of the trunk. Take your time. I think I know who you mean. He's that nice boy from 6th grade. Yeah, that sounds like him. You're saying he was kidnapped by some scary hands from the trunk? That's right. And Mr. Lewis was in the car. And he said that he bought the orphanage and that he was going to transport all the orphans to the asylum. Little Johnny said that? No, he didn't. Mr. Lewis. You do believe me, right? Of course I believe you. But years of practice have taught me to be cautious. So what do you think? Mr. Lewis could certainly afford to buy out every seat on the board of trustees. And his heart is black enough to harm perfectly healthy kids in the asylum. Scary hands from the trunk is classic trauma imagery. I do wonder what you're going to do about it. I'm going to save him, but I need your advice. My friends and I decided to do whatever we legally can, but we don't know where to start. That's commendable. We'll need to write a police statement and find a witness corroboration. You can't go to the police. They'll just move John somewhere else. The police are too slow. In any case, you need some proof that Johnny ended up in the orphanage. If you bring proof, I'll think of something. Shall we stake out the orphanage, and if we don't find anything, we'll go to the underside. I'll definitely be watching you in the future, so be more careful around therapists. Maybe I could give you a hand with something. I'm not sure. What can you do? Do anything. Perhaps something can be worked out. I just need to know I can trust you with the confidential details of my case. Imagine you're carrying a suspicious-looking package. You're stopped by a police officer. He wants to inspect the package. The person who gave you the package told you not to show its contents to anyone. What do you do? I mean, it's the police. Of course I'll let them search me. I'm law-abiding. I know my rights. I'll cite the Constitution and state laws. I flipped through some lawyer brochures, you know. I can't imagine a better answer. You're the right person for one small but important job I need help with. I'm a doctor. I sell medicine. My job is to make people feel alright. Sadly, not all people can come to see me. Some are too busy. Some too old, while others... Anyway, you get the point. I need you to deliver some medicine to the townspeople. I can't do it myself. Remember, this key thing. You'll need to say the passphrase. A letter for you from Mr. Smith. They'll answer, really? How's Maggie doing? To which you'll reply, she asked me to keep it a secret. And in case anything happens, I didn't give you that. We've never even met. These secrets stink to high heaven. Are you sure you want to be helping him? But he's a doctor. It's just a secret. Medical treatment. Alright, I guess we'll see. 4 mysterious packages. Okay, let's see. Let's maybe deliver those then. Pillow and Crow and Cooper. Okay. Oh, hello, Emily. A letter to you from Mr. Smith. Really? How's Maggie doing? Actually, it was my turn. Sorry, I lost focus. Didn't expect to see Emily as the courier. She asked me to keep it a secret. Okay. Let's go see Cooper and do the same. Interesting how Cooper's involved. I knew there was more to him than met the eye. Nadine's house, which means that this is my house. Okay. Hey, Coop. Got your package. A letter for you from Mr. Smith. Really? How's Maggie doing? Emily, wow. I didn't know you were in the game. She asked me to keep it a secret. Well. Give me the envelope. Oops, sorry. Next, they said there were 4 deliveries. Which district, maybe? Let me just go into my actual diary and check. So... Lovely and Joe. Oh, okay. So Lovely is... there. Okay. A letter for you from Mr. Smith. Oh, Emily. Really? How's Maggie doing? She asked me to keep it a secret. Don't you think this is weird? All these code phrases and envelopes in your backpack? Now I think about it, it really is suspicious. I'm glad you paused to think of that. Good afternoon, miss. Hello, officer. It's nice to meet a well-mannered young people once in a while. I thought you might be able to help me. I'm looking for a dangerous criminal. Mr. Smith. Heard of him? Emily, in the name of Jesus, I implore you, think carefully before you answer. Yes, good boy, good boy. I'm not saying anything without my lawyer present. Well done. Protect your rights, and one day they will protect you. Have a nice day, miss. And by the way, how's Maggie doing? I knew it. I knew we should have stayed out of this. He knows everything. Yes. This hole is deeper than you thought, and the foxes living in it have much bigger teeth. It's too late to stop now. We need to finish the job. Okay, so we did Mr. Lovely's delivery, so now we've just got to do Joe's. Oh, I think it's in the farm district. Because Joe's totally not a shady person. Who on earth could that be? A letter for you from Mr. Smith. Huh? Nope, don't know no Smiths. And my old trailer ain't for sale. Hold on, listen. A letter for you from Mr. Smith. And what do you want from me, kid? A letter for you from Mr. Smith. Take the envelope. It's from your therapist. And why didn't you say so? Give them to me. Who on earth could that be? Alright. Delivery for Joe complete. So let's see. Back to the customer. I've done my part. Now our secretive doctor will have to explain it to me properly, or I'll show him. So I guess we're going back to the suburbs. You better tell me what's going on. Excuse me, sir? He's clearly gone, but why is the door unlocked? What's that? A note? Let's see what it says. Diner, 9 PM. Emily, I strongly advise you to get out of this game. First, I need to get all the answers. I do. I need all the answers. You know what I'm like. I didn't doubt that for a second. Spy meeting at the diner. Do I have to wait till 9 PM or can we just go? Sometimes it just let me do it. Sometimes not. I haven't really been in the diner, have I? Test your courage. Dare to eat the greatest burger. The winner will be immortalized in the restaurant's owner's notebook. It's not on now. The competition takes place from 6 to 10 on Monday, Sunday, and Saturday evenings. Okay. What can I buy from you? Cheeseburgers, coffee, donuts, fried chicken. Don't really need any of that. I'm quite good at doing fights without needing extras. Yes, how can I help you? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just looking. It definitely does need to be at 9 PM then. Oh, I hate timed quests so much. What other quests do we have? We need to visit City Hall and visit City Hall and looking in the orphanage. The west part of the city district, anyway. Okay. I feel like most of this wants us to go to City Hall. So let's go there for now. Where's City Hall then? Is it behind here? Is this City Hall? This is all like messed up. Oh, there's a bug! Get here, bug! Ow. The demolition of the crumbling building near the bookshop has been put on hold again. Commenting on the situation, the mayor said, the problem is that the only person who can operate this demolition machine is too busy. My assistant Rose is preparing for the next election right now, but I promise you she'll get back to the cabin and finish the job as soon as the votes are in. Wow, now that's what they call a jack of all trades. Gotcha. That's the wall chewer beetle. I will try and get all the beetles if I happen to come across them. But yeah, where's the city hall then? Alright, further over. Okay. I don't know why it took me here. When city hall's all the way over here. Oh, look! Another chalk drawing that I can add to. Did I just put devil horns on it? I leveled up my charm. How lovely. It's good for demon catching, that. What's that? Play on the seesaw. I can solve crossword puzzles. All these things are good for those stats. Generally. No, I didn't want to do it again. Man. Crossword. What is the name of the outermost region of the sun's atmosphere? I want to say heliosphere, but part of me thinks crown. Let's see. No. Okay. I got that one wrong. I should have known that one, I think. I think it might have been the crown. Okay, town hall. Let's go in there and... Hugo, how do people behave in administration? Do you have to swear a lot or be really polite? Look, Emily, it's complicated. On the one hand, people there are paid from your mother's and grandpa's taxes. On the other hand, they control your lives in more ways than you can imagine. I don't get it. Are they servants to the people or they're exploiters? That's the great mystery of bureaucracy. When you can no longer live without something, it begins to rule your life. Excuse me, can we come in? Oh, examine the schedule. This is the craziest schedule I've ever seen. On even-numbered weeks of the lunar calendar, Monday, Saturday, Friday, 11 AM to 2 PM, lunch, noon to 1 PM, there's a postscript. It says, the dates are relevant to Ha-Lua Halvri. What's that? The Hebrew calendar, they may have 385 days in a year, and 353 in another. It's a nightmare. Luckily, we're here on a working day, so it would seem. Can we come in? It's closed. Guts. Demand aggressively. Failure. Door, could you please open? You can get much further with a kind word and a gun than you can with a kind word alone. Open now, please. I can hear you being silent. Who do you need? Rose. What? Wow, that's a surprise. Girl, what do you want? You've got nothing to do? Oh, I don't know what I need to do here. We need to issue an inspection of the orphanage right away. What for? To check if everything's okay in there. Alright, girl. I'll forgive you this time. But if you interfere with my work again, I'm calling the police. And I take you home where your mom will spank you with a belt. So find something else to do. And how do we get to the mayor even if they won't even let us through the door? I don't know, through the window? Nice idea. Wait, are we really doing that? Of course. We'll organise a rally that he'll see through it. So he comes to check what's going on. Remember that noisy kid? What was his name? Preston. Sure I do. We don't make much of a crowd by ourselves. If we want a crowd, we need him. Alright, let's ask him. So, we're going to find Preston. I don't even know where Preston is. Where's Preston's house? Right there, okay. Oh man. Just gotta find his house. So it's up there. So we've got to go actually along here, up through here. Is Preston's house? Hey Preston. Oh, hi there. We need to gather everyone we can in front of the administration as soon as possible. Can you help me? Sounds complicated, but not too complicated for me. Great, then you can call Ramona. You guys are close, right? Bye. Wait. For the world to give you something, you must give something to the world. What a peculiar aphorism. How about you help me, and then I'll get some people together for you. Okay, what can I do for you? My dad's real busy and doesn't have time to help everybody. So he sent me off to do some good deeds. And I could use some help. Ronald won't be coming today, and all the others just want money. I see. Well, let's go, if it really is good deeds. Okay. Now we need to cover the bottom of the window frame with this paint. But why? To protect the inhabitants of the house from the forces of evil. Okay. Do your thing. I can't reach. I'd ask you to hoist me up, but you're a lady. So let me lift you up and you can paint it. Okay, do we have paint? This needs to be carefully painted over the bottom of the window frame. Interesting. Now these people are protected, I hope. I was born in 1951, Chicago, outskirts of the city. You don't have to recite your biography. This isn't an interrogation. It's nothing interesting, really. I'm Emily, just Emily. Dad says there's something special about every person. Really? Emily, you're cool. Don't belittle yourself. Even the dog agrees with me. How do you know? Maybe he agrees with me. I just feel it. I didn't spend much time with the other kids in Chicago. I was more into books. I like books too, especially with cool covers. So, we also have a vinyl record player in our living room. I have one too. It's this year's model. Okay, never mind. You seem to enjoy talking about yourself more than listening to others. It's true, I do that. Dad says you have to broadcast positive energy to the world. I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend you. Apology accepted. I live here with my father. He's a famous mystic. How's that? He does some card tricks and scams the old ladies? Hey, don't say that. He helps people get their lives together and protects them from the entities of the spirit realm. When I grow up, I want to be just like him. I'm going to help people. Everyone will love and respect me. And pay me, of course. Huh, now it all makes sense. Benny, what are we really doing? We're protecting the residents of the town from evil spirits and misfortune. How will green paint help with that? Look, my dad's very good at magic stuff, just trust me. No offense, but let's just get this over with. Yeah, sure, we'll take a shortcut. We need to protect the residents of this house too. Paint the frame? No, that won't work this time. We need a sonic spirit repeller. Probably more reliable than just paint. That's what I always say to Dad. But different entities have to be dealt with in different ways. Are you offering to lift me up again? No, I can do it myself. Just explaining what I'm doing. My God, Emily, that boy's just being used. His father's a crook. No, they're just fighting demons in a different way. His father's just scanning people, and the poor kid doesn't even realise it. We fight demons too. We're different. Let's see how our little walk today ends. Sorry it took so long. Aren't you getting bored here? No, let's get a move on. Oh, sorry, buddy. I won't leave you for that long ever again. You clearly don't understand him at all. Did you learn anything about what happened with Johnny? We went to the orphanage and I think we saw him walking in the courtyard. So why didn't you break him out? We called to him, but he didn't pay any attention to us. There was also some kind of strict priest there. Very intense vibe. That'd be Adrian. Well, at least we know he hasn't been taken away yet. That's a good thing. And Mr. Lewis, can you remember anything interesting about him? He came to see Dad a couple of times, but I didn't overhear anything. But I remember he left with a new ring and a pendant. Oh, he's up to some demonic stuff then. The ring had an amethyst in it, I think. It helps turn low vibrations into high vibrations. There was also a pendant with apophyllite. Mystics use that one to strengthen their connection to the astral plane. Damn, it all adds up. Move on to the next point. No offense, but let's just get this over with. Yeah, sure. Let's take a shortcut. We just have to listen to the old lady's complaint. There's a noise. It sounds so grating. Can't you hear it? What? You can sense ghosts too, buddy? It's okay. I bet my dad can help with that too. Okay. Hello. Did you call Charles Bond Mystique about the noise? Yes, young man, I did. Can you hear that frightful noise? Yes, I think I do. You think so? I'm going out of my mind here. I'm no expert, but maybe it's the Rock and Roll Club. It's literally right next door. I get the feeling our four-legged friend has detected the presence of ghosts. Goodness gracious, real ghosts, are you sure? I'm afraid so. Excuse me, Mom, are you sure the sound isn't just coming from the rock club? Oh, my dear girl, sometimes nasty noises do come out of there now and again. Maybe that's all it is. Emily, I'm sorry, my friend doesn't mean that. There's no one at the club right now, and there's still that sound. Look, there's a radio hidden in the bush. I think that's the source of the noise. Just to the left of the lady. Let's sort it out. No, we need to do something. Discreetly turn off the radio. You know, sound pollution can be detrimental to your health. If these vibrations are coming from another plane of existence, you can't eliminate them all by yourself. So what should I do? We should call Charles Bond Mystic. If you hang quartz at your focal point of your house, you'll feel much better. Also, ringing Tibetan bowls clears the energy of the house. My dad always says so. Oh, you must come as soon as you can. I can't stand it anymore. Thank you for your help. Is our deal still on? Yeah, I'll rally some people near the administration. Give me a few days. Alright, but it can't be like only 3 people. Sure, no problem. I'll round up half the town. I've got to go now. I need to charge my sapphires with positive energy. Wait for my call. Yeah, good luck. Bye. Right, so that's done. What else have we got to do? Orphanage, wait for Preston's call, bug hunt, and we've got to do the spy meeting later. What time are we at now? 1:02. So I think we should run around and catch bugs. And also go and have a look down by the orphanage. Right, so let's go see. I think the orphanage is down... Oh, it's just above me there. Alright. The orphanage is around... Ah! It's around here somewhere. Where's Emily right now? Oh, okay, so it's like a block up. Right, okay, let's go. Oh, there's a beetle! Nom nom nom. Wait for the next one to come. They take the same path, so you can just go. Go. Man! I'm struggling with this one. This is really rough. This is so tough. Like, it doesn't look as tough as it is, but the catching mechanism is so slow, the bug is just gone. The problem is you can't start catching until you've got close enough to it to use your net. It doesn't give you the choice to... You don't use it like a net, if you get what I mean. I'm not sure what to do. Okay, got it. Cool. That took ages. That was so annoying. I'm so glad we don't have to do too many of these. Right, there's a crossword clue. What term describes the alignment of 3 celestial bodies in a single line? I think it's a syzygy. Oh yeah, that's it. I know that from the 3-body problem. Weird how I picked things up from her. I knew that, but not which the outer thing of the sun was. I have such random knowledge, I swear. Right, so anyway, we were here because the orphanage is here, right? Is this the orphanage? Emily, I think we should distract Mr. Lewis with some bureaucracy first. Let's talk to the grown-ups before we go to the underside. But I have talked to all the grown-ups. Oh, so maybe we're waiting for the other grown-up then, aren't we? So let's just carry on, like, with beetles. So what's it got to say about the different beetles? Hang on. So, bug hunt. So, the simple beetle. Simple and sandwich. I wonder if they'll remind me where they are. Because if I'm specifically looking for them at this point, it's going to be a lot harder. Let's go and have a... No, I don't want to go there. No. Hey, Ronald. Pick up that ladder. No. Oh, did he say that one was kind of by the police station? Or have we already had that one? Let's go and have a chat. How do I go about catching bugs? Why do each of you need the bugs? We've already talked about that. Oh man, it did tell me where all the bugs were. And of course, now it doesn't, and it's not even in the thing. So I just gotta run around looking for the bug holes. Let's just have a good run around and look around for it, because we've got till 9 o'clock. Doesn't look like there's one in there. I think there was one around here. I think we've had that one, I think. Around the construction site sort of area. So useful. Let's go and have a look down to the south. We haven't done a lot of looking around there. We've done a lot of looking up around the north area, so... Let's have a look around here. Okay, that's definitely a beetle. That's better. Sandwich beetle. Hand over the catch. Oh, I've got enough. Have I done enough beetle hunting? Okay. I'll hand these in and then I'll see if I can find the simple beetle, which I think they had asked for. But seeing as it's telling me I can hand them in at this point, I may as well. If I can find them. I jump over the fence. No, why can I not jump over these fences? Why not? Ah, here they are. Right. Hand out the court bugs. Ollie, take care of him. Ha, this will make Mum so happy. We're going to have a real war chewer at home. Your collection is complete. Thank you. Wow, that's a big one. I'll need a separate box and 5 pins. Here's your new Legionnaire. Yes, finally. Battles can continue. Thank you. I didn't think you could catch it. Men's Council, huddle up. more more multiple unintelligible whispers. We have a decision. The men's council has decreed you deserve an award. $1.70. Nice. That's not bad. Or $20 now. Is that the bug quest done? Yes. So I've still got the fish quest. And we still have our spy meeting with Dr. Shadow, but that's one of the few things we do have left to do. So I just don't know what to do in the meantime. Actually, should we do a hangout? We'll totally do a hangout. Try looking in the orphanage. I mean, yeah, it really doesn't want me to look around the orphanage at all right now. So could we maybe just go home and go out on a hangout with someone like Chester or Hugo? Why is there one area that we can't get to that's like right behind my house? Interesting. Let's just head home. I'll just see if Hugo is up for like a... No. There's a card. It's for me. A little gift for the girl who gave a lonely woman a peace of mind. Must be from Bob's mom. 3 apple jams. Thanks, Bob's mom. Ramona around, so maybe we could go out for a date together. A hangout. Where's Ramona? Doctor isn't home. Oh, that's the doctor's place. Is Ramona next door to the doctor? Oh no, Ramona's right at the end. Maybe we can go out as friends without the others. It's about time. Are you sure it's okay? Do you have time? Yes. I stole a pack of firecrackers from Frank. I don't get it. What's not to get? The little things that go boom. He confiscated them from the boys. They were setting them off inside stores and scaring the old ladies. No, the thing I don't get is why aren't we blowing them up yet? Bingo! Let's go to the forest. We can't do it around here. They'd be too loud. The abandoned station is around here. The bridge is close by too. Is it abandoned too? Of course. That's the natural state of all our local buildings. But it's the part of Bloomtown's charm. Okay. You're right, of course. Technically, entropy is always increasing. I don't know what that is. A system's measure of disorder. Does it help you tell whether or not your room is clean? Not exactly, but it can help with that too. Come on, it's not that bad. The library's alright. That's because the librarian does all the work. The city does nothing at all. That's what Frank says. And the other old people. Sounds like they talk, but they don't do anything. The buildings look like Godzilla came through. I've noticed Frank is pretty strict with you. Is there anything you're allowed to do? I'm allowed to do my homework, stare at the wall, and grieve for my mum. Damn. Don't worry, it's not that tough anymore. It's been long enough. Do you want to... No, let's talk about something else. Where were we? What do you do out here in the wilderness? Yeah, getting yelled at by Frank, sneaking out of the house, dreaming of guitar. Oh, you play guitar? Yeah, music's my essence. What kind of music do you listen to? Recently, Bob Dylan blew my mind. What do you think of his music? Blowing in the Wind is a classic. I think it's the future of music. Totally agree. Rock and roll. Are you here legally now? No, I'm a legal refugee. Ah, criminal. Psh. Subject is made an unauthorized access to the property of Frank's house. Psh. Armed and dangerous. I repeat, armed and dangerous. Over. There's madness in her eyes and firecrackers in her pockets. Do not approach. Call in the bomb squad. I bring destruction and chaos. Wish I could bring something like that. As for now, the only thing I can bring is my backpack. But the devil only knows what that backpack of yours brings. That's my little secret. How'd you like the view? Not bad, looks interesting. Yeah, and the best part is it's peaceful. I feel a kind of oneness with this bridge. You really get me. Alright, should we start? That's what I'm talking about. Ready, fire it up. Boom. Ah. I don't hear you. Now I can hear as bad as my gramps. What? Ah, I say now I can hear as bad as my gramps. Ah, me too. Let's get out of here. Yeah, let's go. What time are we at now? Damn, that's what I was talking about. Holy crap, he's really spying on you? Doesn't he have anything better to do at work? Believe me, I've got plenty of better things to do at work than look for you all over town. I was just taking a walk. No, you were wandering around in the forest, which is a restricted area. I wasn't alone. Oh yeah, your friend definitely can defend you from anyone. A maniac, a bear. Actually, I can. Nice job, Ramona. Your allowance just disappeared. In its entirety. It's your own fault, and you won't get off that easy next time. I'm sorry, Emily. I'm going home. Sure. See ya. Well, we'll see about that. It depends on your behaviour. Okay. So, Ramona just got the power of cool. At the start of her turn, Ramona has a 50% chance to remove a status effect from herself. Oh, that's brilliant. We're at 3:41 right now. So, just to pass a bit more time, I'm going to see if Mr. Chester wants to go on a hangout as well. I've got to wait till 9 o'clock before I can do this next quest. Chester! Yeah, what is it? I'm coming. Want to go out with your big sis? What do you want? Hang out. Do you really want to hang out together, brother? I'm always in, when I don't mind. Are you sure you don't have anything to do? No. Although, you know, the more I think about it, I have my own things to take care of. Since when do you have other things to do besides comic books? Ouch, that's harsh. I'm actually a busy man. Come on, Chester, let's hang out. Look, I really don't know. I have a busy schedule. I know something that'll definitely fit into your schedule. Water bombs! Where are we going to drop them from? From the water tower, of course. Okay, now I've got time for. Now that I've got time for. Let's go. Grandpa's really driving me crazy. Yeah, always having us do something. Tell me about it. How's your comic book collection coming along? No progress. Bloodshed comics aren't cool. Oh. I saw a really nice bug the other day. It would be perfect for a bug fight. Cool. Won't even ask what kind of bug it is. Maybe later. So how are things with Butch and his guys? What's it to you? Don't touch Butch. Chester, what the heck is wrong with you? That's no way to talk to your sister. I'm sick and tired of you. You're not my mother. And Mom is no better. Only Dad would understand. I said, leave me alone. Someone like you wouldn't understand. Someone like me? Buzz off. You always think you're more mature, better, more special. You think you can tell me what to do? But you know what? Butch and his friends chose me. And people like you make them sick. They say you're just a nobody. And you know, maybe they're right. Chester, eh? Father! Oops. Vandalism on my farm? Street kids, you're dead meat. Go, go, go! Got some more guts for that. Chester, I'd like to talk to you. Chester. What now? Chester, I care. Sure you do. I don't have time for this. I said everything I wanted to say. So, Chester has a new ability of Fatal. Chester has a 10% chance to strike down a demon below his level with a single blow. It doesn't affect elite or boss enemies. Still useful. Right, what time are we at now? 5:42. So, let's hang out with Hugo! Woof! Great idea. Are you sure you don't have anything important to do? No. Emily, I'd like to tell you how my story began. I'm tired of carrying this burden alone. I feel like Sisyphus. Wow, I'm all ears. I was just a puppy back then. In those days, I was famous for my legendary sense of smell. I was entrusted with all the most difficult tasks, and I even appeared in the local newspapers. It seemed like my fortune would never leave my side. But my talents were turned to destructive purposes by my master, Mr. Welch. Amazing. Amazing work. The finest carvings. And you say this piece came from Punjab. Cost me a fortune. We do appreciate its value, and compensation will be commensurate. Strictly between you and me, the nearby lands also abound in sources of profit. The locals wouldn't look too kindly upon any excavation, so I trust this information to you only. Tell the truth, most other folks would just turn down this job. Oh, I'm never ashamed of the truth. Never fear, my boy will sniff out those treasures in no time. Right, Hugo? That's it, Hugo. You know what to do. Seek. He's a good boy. He is the goodest boy. Wow. Oh. Goodness. Ah, such torment. My whole body aches. Yeah, mine too. What the hell? You owe me 3 times what we agreed. We went through a lot of trouble getting this. I understand. This item will be a centerpiece of the museum. Seek, you stupid dog. No. Sorry, Welch, you can't. And you're no more than an extra mouth to feed. Hugo. Marina. Daughter. Damn you, it's your fault. You're the one who found the accursed thing. Welch, I suffered just as you do. For generations now. I don't want to see you ever again. Oh. Who's a good doggy? Come here. You're going to live with me and Mummy. And then that was his first, The relic gave you immortality? It's a curse, not a gift. Welch is likely still wandering the roads of Illinois. So sad. You must be awfully tired. Yes. Thanks for understanding. Let's save the stories for another time. A gentleman's privilege. Hugo's critical hits restore his HP by the amount of the bonus damage. Wow. Those hangout abilities are amazing. I mean, to be honest, I've been feeling down lately. I can't get over our last conversation. Can I do anything to help? I don't know. It's like anything that could have helped me has long vanished. There must be someone who knows what to do. I don't know. It's like anything that could have helped me has long vanished. I've never found anything. Perhaps a powerful psychic could find the key to unlocking this mystery. But the truth is, I gave up hope a long time ago. How about 2 psychics? Witch Council. Okay. Let's go see him. And then at 9 o'clock we need to get to the diner. I'm going to overrun the episode just to be able to do that. I mean, it's kind of annoying. Witch Council, dispelling Hugo. Hey, witches. Hugo needs your help. Who's Hugo? Oh, he's your friend. What's the matter? Hugo, can we tell them? If you trust these ladies, how can I not? It's like the curse has frozen him. He doesn't change, he doesn't age. Well, at least his body doesn't. What's the matter? Such spells are common in many cultures. So, you know how to dispel it? Absolutely. Piece of cake. The curse was triggered by the theft of a relic from a sacred site. It's like symbiosis. The object infused the place with its energy, and the place guarded the object. These relations are greatly out of balance. They need to be restored. So we need to put the item back where it belongs? That's right. So we need to put the item back where it belongs. That's right. The object should be returned to the place where it was taken from, and beforehand a cleansing ritual must be performed. For the ritual, you'll need a strong tincture and a bundle of herbs infused with energy. We can help you with the ritual. This is the only way to restore the lost balance. Sounds simple, but according to Hugo's story, the relic is now in a museum, and something tells me the museum won't just give it to us. You're right. But think about it this way, nobody just gave the relic to Welch. You'll merely be returning to the earth its rightful possession. Thank you. So the only way is to steal the relic. I don't see any other way. I wouldn't want to begin walking down the path of crime. But you're right. It's the only way. That relic must be returned to the earth. Something tells me it's not just my own fate that depends on it. How are we supposed to pull this off? This is a secure museum. Every secure facility has a weak spot. They never pay attention to animals. First, let's have a chat with those inconspicuous watchmen. Okay, but we're going to stop quite doing this quest right now. And we're going to head over to the spy meeting. Because it's not going to be too long until that's ready for us, hopefully. 7:47. I don't want to miss out on it, you see. No, we're still not quite there. I wish there was a way to fast forward time. Time goes quite slowly in this game as well. I wonder if you should maybe just check out the museum. Oh, it's only across the road as well. That's fine. Bernard! Hugo! We need information. You don't have to tell me. That old man Hugo condescended to ask for my help. Don't start, Bernard. Don't start! You didn't even leave a farewell for poor Matilda. Bernard, please, not now. Who's Matilda? Emily, why do you care to be involved in this mess? Spit it out. Don't pressure me, Emily. Too much pressure is why I left Jennifer. There's Jennifer too? Stop embarrassing yourself in front of the kids. Right, no need to reopen old wounds. I know we have our differences, Bernard, but we really do need your help. Well, a shady request. It's not the first one I've ever heard. Everything can be arranged, but not for free, of course. What do you want? The things I want you can't afford. But a bundle of fresh catnip would do for starters. That stuff won't do you any good, Bernard. You got something better to offer? Find catnip. Where am I going to find catnip? Are you kidding me? I've got to search the entire forest for it. I'm not so sure about that. I think that might be a next time thing. 7:51, so we're nearly at 8 o'clock. I think my next thing I want to do is see if the candy store is open. Good place. Music store, pawn shop. I'm sure there is a candy shop around here, right? Candy shop. Oh, it's not open right now. I think if it's got a lock on it, that means it's not open. But the TV shop is... Misery's Groceries is, and the therapist is, and... Yeah, well, let's just go and have a look around. Maybe I could go to the gym or something for a bit. Candy store's closed. Open 8 till 5. The cinema? Go in there, have a look. Browse the museum. Carrot Woman. This story of a woman obsessed with rabbit features, unexpected plot twists, and a disconcerting moral. Above all, it teaches us to be kinder to our lesser brothers. Do you know what I think I'm actually going to do? I'm going to go up to the pawn shop. And we're going to have a look at their wares for a bit. I've got lots of money right now. And melee weapons. We don't tend to have a lot of good melee weapons. Attack 13. So Ramona's is terrible. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Living horror. Let's buy that for her. And Hugo. Could get him a Street King and get him up to 48 as well. We'll have to save up a bit of money for that one, but yeah, I've got Ramona a much better weapon. Woof. That only took like 2 seconds. See if I can steal the apple. Am I allowed to try and steal the apple today? No. Oh, it's going to take the rest of my life for this hour to go by, isn't it? Okay, how long does it take to go to the gym? If the gym is even open. Gym's shut right now. Book club is shut. I haven't been to book club actually. Like, what would take an hour? I'd go back home and do like some cleaning or something. That's Preston's house. Oh no, that is my house. Hang on. It's not Preston's house. Right, so I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to do like a little workout. Of course you can't. Oh my goodness, this is like the worst. Can I sit on the couch? Can I phone people? What can I do for an hour? Okay, I'm gonna go to the forest and spend an hour, like, looking for catnip. It's like the only thing I have to do. No boating this summer. Where am I likely to find catnip? Would it be in one of the stores, do you think? Or do you think I'm gonna find it around the place? Open 10 to 8. Because that's quite a... Hello, Ghost Girl. Wow, you came after all. Sorry, but we shouldn't be talking. Wait, why did you tell me where you live if you don't want to talk? We're both girls. We can find a common language. You're alive. She's dead. You've got more differences than you think. That's cool. Been in there. What's around the old railway station then? Any catnip around here, do you think? There's like a weird cupboard in here. Inspect potential bunker entrance. Ah, look at the footprints on this floor. This wardrobe was definitely moved. This is awful, Emily. The stench of that perfume could be felt even here. What on earth? What the heck is this? It's a witch's root. Sure is. I've read it's afraid of the light. Sob. Hey, Hugo. Isn't this the demon? Yep. He's so strange. What are you doing here? Plotting evil? No, of course not. I just grew out here when that light went out. Far away from anyone who might harm me. We really have to pass through. Could you move over, please? I'm afraid I can't help you. These roots do not obey me. They just scare everyone away. I see what you're thinking. Please don't. Don't turn off the light. It hurts me. We didn't know. Hugo, let's try another way to get inside. Woof. Let's get back to the main entrance. You know, Emily, kids are often cruel. I'm glad there's a place for compassion in your heart. Sounds like you're getting old, Mr. Hugo. And who's getting younger? Yeah, I don't need to do that, so I'm not going to. Any else? Any other interesting things in here? Just having a bit of an explore. I've already explored a lot of this place, though. There's stuff around the ranger's house. I wonder if that dude in the forest might know about catnip, though. In order to keep a real eye on the time, though, when it gets about 5 to 9, I do want to, like, get out of here. It's so annoying that it gave me, like, a timed quest thing. It's, oh, I hate things like that so much. Anything around here? See, I don't know whether it's going to be in a shop around here. So there's fishing, Sam stuff. That's Sam stuff, okay. So either Sam stuff has it or no one does. Oh my goodness me. You guys got anything else to say? Hi, treasure girl. We don't have anything else for you. No, I'm just passing time right now, trying to see if I can find catnip anywhere. Wow, there's a whole obstacle course here. That's where the human pups train for their shows. Their shows? Oh no, no, this is for playing, not training. By the way, it's children, not human pups. What's the difference? Well, me. Would you be offended if someone called you a human pup? No, I'm not above it. I'm a human pup. Glad to know you're not offended by such nonsense. It was just a joke. I understand that we're different species. After all, I'm a Canum Lectio. Did you understand what you just said? I want to do this little obstacle course. That's adorable. I am finding some adorable things. And some things that I didn't see before. Proficiency or something? Oh, some guts. Nice. Up to level 6. Well, that's not to be sniffed at, I guess. But yeah, where are we going to find catnip? Whoa, a beaver. I'm sure the beaver is going to be useful for something at some point. Can't climb the water tower. Not a lot I can do around here. Don't know if the ranger would have catnip. Can't get in the ranger's house. So I'm slowly sort of whittling down the places that we're likely to find catnip. That looks like a fishing area. Haha, gotcha. Nice job. But it didn't take me too long to find that, did it? Ah. So now I've really got nothing to... Oh, well, let's take it back to the museum then. Let's just do as much as I can. I have found the catnip. How much do I need to find then? Let's go back to the museum then and go and see Bernard. I give him back the catnip. But I found catnip. So is that not enough? I don't get it then. What a man he was. I wish I could meet him. Let's just have a look in the diary properly at the catnip thing. It's just catnip. Why does getting some catnip make me feel so uncomfortable? Almost like a criminal. Maybe I can find some in the forest, which I did. I thought. catnip. The perfect plant to make any cat more cooperative. Do we not have enough? Maybe I need to find more. I have no idea. They're saying to try and find more catnip. Let's see if we can find any more, I guess. I know now that it's like a purple looking flower. No, we did find some. Oh, now my headphones are going. Because the episode should have finished about 20 minutes ago, but we can't pass enough time quickly enough. If there is a way that you guys know of passing... Now these ones are going as well. Really? No, okay. Right, press any button. There we are. So, I'll keep having a look around, see if we can find any more catnip. I don't know if we just didn't find enough. But there was some around the ranger's place. Or whether it just hasn't updated. That looks like catnip there. How much do we need then? Like every bit of catnip in the entire forest? Probably. So, yeah, we're definitely picking enough. So we are definitely picking it. We need to find flowers on the ground. Is it still telling me that I need to find catnip? Yes. So, we have to keep going around here. Is that catnip? That looks like it, but... okay. I'll chat to this guy. Don't ruin my vibration, kiddos. Okay. I won't. Might need to get like 3 or something. 3 seems like a good round number, right? Looking around, looking around. What's down there then? Oh, is this going to be into a different area? Oh no, we're not allowed there. I really don't know, like, how much catnip is required for this. So I'm hoping it's just 3 pieces. I guess it'll tell me. I guess it will change when I have enough. But I'm not seeing any more at this point. There was some by the beaver. There was some by the ranger's place. Any here by the... It's 41 at this point. I'm keeping an eye on the time. Aha! Some over here, look. That should be enough. Time to go back. Ah, perfect. Good timing. Doubtful cat. There we are. Sorry this is such a long episode, but then again, I'm only going to be putting one out today anyway, so you can have an extra long episode just to help progress this along, and also... There's your catnip. Excellent. That will definitely cover a little burglary. Come back after closing time. About 9:30 will do. Okay, bye. We've come to call upon you to fulfill your oath. Nah, I think I want to go... I really want to go to the cafe. Instead, to be honest. Cafe's here, right? Are we in at the right time? Still not. Okay, I think I am just going to stand here until it's ready. I may cut this out. Hopefully I'll remember to. Okay, we're at 9 PM, so let's hope that this is going to happen now. Yes, here we go. Glad you can make it. I presume the deed is done. You handled that cop very well. He told me so himself. Why all these secrets? The point is to get old people to take their pills. So it's not medicine, is it? You're right, not exactly medicine. It's a vitamin complex to support the elderly folks' health. Another lie. Everything is legal. Do you know how stubborn old people can be? Yes. See? But this way they have the illusion that they're doing something rebellious. Breaking the law is exciting. It triggers emotions in them, gives them a zest for life. I take advantage of this so they get their calcium, vitamin C, and vitamin B12. But then, why this note? A meeting in the cafe? Oh, I just wanted to give you a little taste of adventure. Really? After all that waiting, that is what we end up with. Right, in that case, I'm breaking into the museum right now. Because that was just rubbish. I need to go and do something exciting. So let's go and see, but yeah, I know this is a mega long episode, okay? Don't care anymore. I don't even know, like... Alright then, Bernard, I've got your catnip. We've come to call upon you to fulfill your oath. 9:30 will do. Alright then. We're waiting till 9:30. I'm going to cut that out as well. I'm not waiting another day. Mm-mm. Okay, well that was a torturous wait, but finally it is 9:30. You came after all. Truth be told, I was hoping you'd chicken out. Well, kid, would you kindly turn around? Yeah, definitely bigger than the average Akita. Your butt won't fit through the window. Luckily for you, I know the secret passage for well-fed gals like you. Honestly, considering how this summer is going, I don't have the energy to be offended. But you'd better stop saying things like that to girls. I don't see an artifact here. It's in the archives somewhere. Go have a look for it. Go on, don't get lost. I'll wait here and try out your gift. If you're planning a double cross, I know where to find you. Oh, Huey, you do make these old paws patter. I'm too old for tricks like that. We're entering the museum. Mechanical components times 3. Well, please don't tell me I have to go in the toilet. Oh no, there's another door down there. Thank goodness. No demons here though. Oh no, there's a demon right there. And it's only me and Hugo. What? A were-owl? A bee? And 2 lizards? Well, that's quite the... Well, let's see what they're weak to actually first. So, weak to fire, which is kind of good because it's Emily. Weak to fire. Weak to lightning. Alright, so I figured probably the first thing to do would be burning ashes on everyone. Oh, and of course the ones that don't take damage from fire were the ones that got all the burn. Right, okay. Rocket launcher time. Oh, hang on. One of them really... No, that's fine. Oh, 51. Was that it? Ouch. This is going to be a rough fight, I think. back row that's really burning ashes on everyone again. Okay, we managed to get some burn onto the were-owl. That's good. So we've got some retaliations going on here. This is a rough fight. Both of them. Anything that can combat? Oh, right. Woozed. I really wish I had upgraded his weapon and not bloomin' Ramona's, who isn't here right now. That was a bad choice, right? Increase Hugo's strength. Oh yeah, I'm gonna blizzard combo. Ooh, one of them took 99 damage there. Perfect. Isn't good though. We've got to get some of them down, like now. Oh, this is rough. Does healing one target do more? Yes, I think it does. That demon's gotta go! Ah! What? Spell points? I didn't realize it was spell points. I thought it was hit points. Oh, I can't believe this. Heal him. Cheeseburger on Emily. Am I allowed to use as many as I want? I might have to revive Hugo. Do you know that was his ability there? Med pack. SP, not HP. Fried chicken for Hugo. They have like completely gotten back all of their HP, haven't they? Okay, what are you guys weak to? Lightning. But you're okay, yeah. You really... The bee doesn't mind, like... Oh, you can't even cast. Right. Because he's woozed. This is horrible with 2 people. Where's Ramona? Help. I think I want to heal, just heal Emily. But this is a war of attrition that we're just not winning. I wish I'd kept my demon trap for this one. Chicken on Emily. This woos is in. Got woos back on again. I don't know what to do at this point. I've got to try and... Right, I'm going to do ranged, and I'm going to try and see if I can take out one of the lizards. One of the lizards is kind of hurt. They're strong against that. I'm out of ammo already. I guess I have to melee him, which is stupid. It's just not going to work. Why is this such a hard fight? Can I get out of the fight at all? I'm going to increase his strength. No, I need to heal him though. I can't just increase his strength, can I? Gotta heal him. Those guys are just completely fine. I can't cast because I'm woosed constantly. I really underestimated this. There's nothing I can do. So I have to keep hitting that guy. Is there anything I can do to, like... I don't want to exit the game really either. I don't think I can throw the fight. If I die, I think I'll lose the whole day. I mean, I had to wait till 9:30 to even be able to do this fight, and that was really annoying. I'm gonna burn them all. Got 12 apples. I'm gonna use some bread, 40%. I can stay alive with items and things, but I'm not getting anywhere with it. Can I get insanity on you? No! Ow! Blizzard combos on everyone. I've got to be more offensive or it's just not going to work. And if they both die, they both die. I'm at a point now where I'm not going to deal with this. I need to start again. Load game. Where are we going to load at? I don't see an artifact here. It's in the archive somewhere. Go have a look for it. Go on, don't get lost. I'll wait here and try out your gift. Okay. I want to try a bit of a different approach. At this rate, I'm going to have to cut this in half, I swear. But I want to try and take out some of the back row guys before I take out the one at the front. The one at the front was really difficult. And I think what I need to do is use some of the ranged attack to take out some of the guys that are doing the healing and stuff like that. That one at the back is horrible. In fact, could I even... The drawer is locked. Avoid the fight. Cabinet 2, 666, ways to celebrate Christmas. Cabinet 6, the emerald from Tutankhamun's staff. Cabinet 7, a turquoise octahedron. Cabinet 12, the spear of Longinus. Cabinet 17, the Holy Grail. 18, the Milanese shroud. 19, double dragon medallion. I think it was 6 or 7. I think it was 7. No, get away from me. I want to find this without having to deal with you. 1, 2, 10, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 isn't even there. No. Go. Get out of there. I don't want to deal with him. 77 cents. Okay. I guess that's not the way to do it then. Seven. Read the note. I moved this turquoise thing to where the double dragon medallion used to be. Don't forget to update the log. Look inside the closet. A golden dragon medallion in 2 halves. In some strange way, it seems to smell of laziness and bears. Leave. Cabinet 2. 666 ways to celebrate Christmas. Emerald. 7. A turquoise octahedron. You know what? Drawer is locked. Drawer is locked. It's empty. 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 There's a glowing turquoise thing. That's it, the artifact. Then let's get out of here. Run away! I can't do that fight. We have the relic. Now we need a strong tincture to perform the cleansing ritual. I know where to get it. Why does it always have to come down to Grandpa Cooper? With every year of his life, Cooper increased his influence. Now the tentacles of his authority sprawl everywhere. That was better. I would have got a lot of EXP for finishing that fight, but I think it's better that we avoided it in the end. Is your old nose still good enough? Don't worry, my nose is a professional's tool, and I use it with great skill. Oh, I'm sure you're great at finding boxes. Not so sure about catching sparrows. Anyway, you should go. What about you? I'm going to take a nap. Cats. Okay, thank goodness for that. Get Grandpa's wine. I feel like, though, I've had enough of this for one day. Gee, that was a long episode, wasn't it? So let's go home, knowing that I've done all of the stuff that I need to do at night. Thank goodness. May I have a chat to Grandpa quickly before we go? Grandpa, we need a bottle of your wine. Is that right? I don't remember letting you drink stuff you're not old enough to drink. We don't want to drink it. Oh, so you think I don't mind wasting fine wine on some nonsense? Grandpa, please. The witches asked me to bring them a sample. That's what they said. Well, Miss Pillow and Miss Crow are respectable ladies. I don't mind giving them a treat. Here's a bottle of fine dandelion wine for you. No matter what happens, it must not get into your body. Got that? Yes, Grandpa. Thanks, Grandpa. Sorted. Alright, but we will start the ritual and do all of that nonsense next time. Because we are ready to fall asleep. That was a crazy time. Goodness me, we did a lot. Sorry it's been so long. But like I say, we're only getting one video today, so it's a super long video. It's a bit late out. Like I say all the time, some days I just need a half day. Some days I just need to get things done. I look at my washing pile, it's huge. I look at the ferrets and they're like, play with us, clean our cage. We're having such a bad time. We're so smelly right now. And so I have to do a load of chores. And don't worry, I keep them better than that. But I realize that everything around me needs doing, and so I need to take a little bit of time off just to get it done, because I don't get a weekend. Like when I used to work, I'd work 5 days and I'd catch up on everything on like a Saturday or something. I don't get that anymore. So that is what I sometimes have to do. I just have to do one video in that day and then spend the rest of the day doing chores and getting things all back up to the way I like them. So anyway, that's what we're doing today. But also the video is massively overrun as well. But it does mean that all the things that needed to be done at a certain time of night have been done now, which was a bit of a pain. So I didn't want to leave that one for another day. And hopefully things will... we'll be able to do some more things to... Well, I don't know, because we need to wait for Preston's call. So I'm hoping that Preston will call us at some point. If not, we'll just carry on with Hugo's quest and keep going to bed until we're ready for Preston's quest. But all the late night stuff is now done. Wonderful. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. Hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.